Alright, so we got the 360 camera on right now. And we were going to take this for a little ride. Probably not too long. I don't want this video to be ridiculously long, but long enough. And let's see if I can find some gloves. Maybe these will do. Sure. These will do for today. Alright. So, gloves are on, helmet's on, everything's on. Hopefully the bike starts, because that's important. Take it off its center stand. Alright. There we go. And that's a good sign. Good sound. So yeah, we're going to test this 360 camera with the mic. Got a mic attached to it now. So we bought the little $10 microphone kit. Or a little microphone adapter, I guess. Just to see how well that should be doing. I'm trying to get out of here before the rain hits. Okay. And yeah, 360 camera. It feels nice to be on the bike. Haven't been on the bike since we went on a little off-road course, which was pretty fun. But what we're looking at today is quality. So again, we're kind of looking at just judging quality versus convenience versus, you know, your ability to play around with the footage later. So if you look at this camera, so this is the 360 camera, and if I was looking straight right now, the bonus is without turning my head, I can actually turn it left and right and then back to center. So now I'm going to turn my actual head. But that's the thing I find, especially with things like motovlogging and action sports, is there's so many times that the camera ends up just not pointed exactly where you were hoping for it to be pointed. So you end up coming back and you're like, oh, it's slightly down too much, or it's slightly up too much, or you hit a bump and it doesn't look like it's pointing anywhere near where it's supposed to. And of course I get the one guy here that decides to go straight. Nobody ever goes straight here. We're looking at the quality, because of course this is going to be putting out a 1080 footage out of the 360 camera, versus when we stop we're going to be putting out 4K footage, because it'll be using the 4K mod. So we'll switch to that one, as well as looking at the stabilization and the width. So my guess is that the 360 camera will be able to shoot wider. So take a look here, I'm centered. Take a look at my mirrors, so how much of the mirrors you can get in, just to see how wide we can go in comparison to the 4K camera, because width can play a really big role in it. Some of us really like to have that width so we can see the full front of our bike, especially if you're someone that, you know, may have a big windshield like I do on my bike. You want to make sure that you can kind of see over top of it, right? All that kind of goodness. And with the bike revving up, what does this sound like in the microphone? Because, and I got my visor up just so you guys can tell. Visor up, mic is just off to the right of me, kind of in my little cheek pad, sitting right there. And it's kind of a cloudy day, but a nice day. We're supposed to actually have a heat warning today. So 33, 34 degrees Celsius. So warm. It's been warm and humid. And of course I'm fully geared up pretty much, except I'm not wearing my pants today. I am wearing pants, just so you know, just not wearing my motorcycle pants. Alright, we're going to go down this road just so we can get up to speed a little bit. And then we'll burn a little Yui. Oh, there's a friend of mine. And you may have been able to actually see him with the 360. I kind of point to him. Couldn't have done that probably with the 4K. But we're up to speed here. And what's the color like too? I'm guessing the color on the 360 and on the 4K should be very, very similar to each other. So we'll kind of burn around this traffic circle here, and then what I'll do is I'm going to pull over and we'll switch it over to the 4K. So I'll stop, take the helmet off, give it a little switch. We'll actually do this because this is fun in here. Right, we'll just kind of gotta come out of there. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna pull into this little. I should have pulled in right there. Oh, maybe I can. I'm gonna pull into this parking lot. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna switch my cameras, and we'll go 4K. Going 4K. Oh yes. All right, we're just gonna pull right here, and I'm gonna do a little switch. All right, so we got 4K on right now. Do this ball back up. All right, we're 4K'ing. All 4K all the time. All right, so again, what we're going to do is we're going to come out of here and do a little bit of a different ride. You can see a little bit of the neighborhood. I don't usually go to the left up here. Usually I come out of here and turn right. We'll go left. See where that goes. Okay, get that angled where I think it should be. Good. Off we go. Alright, so now we're rocking the 4K with the microphone. So while we're riding, so when we were on our course, about 2 weeks ago I guess it was, Mary broke her hand guards, or her hand guard and her lever on the left side in one of her bales. I'm not even sure which one caused it, but we replaced her shifter, her lever, so that wasn't too bad, nice and easy. And we ended up putting a set of bark busters on, so I put those on actually this morning, so she should have all kinds of nice hand protection, which I think should be good for her, I hope. Oh, today's not a great day to be wearing a big jacket. Like I said, it's 30 something degrees out, I think right now. It's going to get warmer, but it's like 30, I don't know, 31, 32, something like that. Hot. And probably should have seen if the vents are actually open on this jacket. My guess is they're not, because blah. Oh, I don't want to be behind this guy. I don't want to be behind this guy. And he's spraying the Priest down. That's fantastic, because it's not bad enough that I'm trying to get ahead of the rain. This guy decides, it's perfect time for me to wet the road down. What the heck? And there's construction up. Maybe I should have thought about this. Maybe there should be signs that says road construction. That would be excellent. But no. Why would you want to do that? Anyway, do you notice much of a difference in clarity? Oh, maybe. Oh, is he turning? Oh, it'd be awesome if he's turning. He's going somewhere else. Do it. Nice. Oh, maybe not. No, he's just getting ahead of everybody, I think. What the heck? So yeah, look at the quality. Tell me, better? Worse? Well, it can't be worse. Hopefully the camera's pointed in the right direction. Can't really tell. That's always the issue. Alright, looks like we're off. Here's a cool little car. Crank it up here. It feels like a blow dryer is just smacking me on the inside of my legs. That's how warm it is. Yep. Not really refreshing at all. But you guys should get an idea. And again, my visor is open. So we got an open visor and all the wind is coming into the mask. Well, not really. I got a good size screen on the front here, so it takes a lot of wind away from me, which is exactly its purpose. But still, I'm getting some wind coming in the helmet for sure. I'm kind of glad I think it's not like super sunny out, because it would be even hotter if you had direct sun on you right now. Yep, super hot. I'm gonna go home and like take all this gear off for sure. Back into shorts. Oh yes. Yeah, it's been really warm here the last like week to 2 weeks. We've been getting like heat warnings like either every day or second day. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be hot. I'm like, I know, I can tell. And because of that, I actually haven't been riding much because it's just too hot. And I ride with gear on all the time, so you know, when you put all that gear on and it's 32, 34, 35 degrees out, it's hot. Sometimes it's like unbearable hot. Bike seems to be running good though, which is good. Needs to go in for a wash, that's for sure. I think what we'll do is, I think this weekend Mary and I might go for a ride. I'll do a little motovlog then, little ride for you guys, and I can actually see what camera I choose. If I'm going to go with my trusty little GoPro, or if I'm going to use this, because just like you guys, I'll be seeing the footage for the first time just to see what I think. I may actually do on our ride this weekend GoPro versus this camera, just so you guys get an idea of which one I think is better, because I don't know. I just don't know. This is the first time I've ridden with this camera on a motorcycle, and first time that I've used this microphone. So I haven't actually had the opportunity to use an external mic on this camera, so that's kind of cool. I'm hungry though. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. I don't even know what time it is. It's like 2 o'clock. I haven't even eaten yet today. Been editing a video which you guys will probably see possibly like tomorrow, I think. It all depends. I was working on it and I had to pause because I needed a cable, which I realized I didn't have, and I had to order it, and supposedly it's coming in later on and I'll be able to finish it then, so I ended up doing this video instead. Yeah, seems to make sense. Alright guys, I am close to home. I think the 4K version got the longer treatment than the 360 version, but really this video was designed for all you motorcycle riders out there that are like, so should I get a GoPro or should I get a 360 camera? Because the 360 camera is, you know, a little bit more expensive. And then the other question that goes along with it is that, so I got the Insta360 One R, which I have a feeling is the camera that if you really want something awesome, it's the camera to get. So I got that. Now, what about using the 360 camera, or should I use a 4K camera? Well, hopefully this video will give you an idea. And I love the fact that the audio adapter, the one that allows you to use microphones, is like $10 US. That's like fantastic. The GoPro one's like $1 bajillion. So, you know, when you tack that price onto your GoPro, which may be a little cheaper, maybe, you tack that on there, all of a sudden it's not much cheaper at all. And you get a 4K and a 360 camera. So, way cool. Alright guys, I'm pulling this in and I'm going to let you go. You get to make that decision, which camera you like. 360, 4K, what's the mic sound like, etc, etc. And I'm going to leave it there. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want one of these cameras, a 360 camera, I do have links down below, so you guys should use them, because as always it helps the channel, and that's always awesome. Alright my friends, we will see you guys in the next video. Later.